Yeah, Lewis, we've just had a statement emailed to a Portuguese journalist colleague of mine who has passed it on to us from the Portuguese Judicial Police, which has confirmed that the three final foreigners whose nationalities had not been disclosed as of last night are British. Those are the three of the people who died in the Lisbon crash are indeed British. So we have the full nationality list of the 16 people who lost their lives in the funicular crash behind me here. 5 of them Portuguese, 2 South Koreans, 1 Swiss, 2 Canadians, 1 Ukrainian, 1 American, 1 French, and now we know 3 British nationals also were killed when the funicular hurtled down this hill behind me, slammed into the side of the building and has now been taken away for an inquiry to try to work out exactly what caused this fatal disaster. There are still about 20 people injured and 6 of them are in intensive care. We, at this stage, do not know whether there are any British nationals among the injured, but we now know that among the dead there were indeed 3 British nationals.
Mark, thank you for that. And just remind us what we know about the safety here and things like inspections and the regime there.
The company that runs the funicular, Carris, said that all the safety protocols were strictly followed, that there is a 4-yearly comprehensive inspection of all the funiculars, and the last one was done in 2024. But there are much more regular, shorter checks as well. In fact, there was a half-hour check performed on the morning of the crash, on Wednesday morning, which gave it a clean bill of rights and allowed it to do its work that day. And yet 9 hours later, it suffered this terrible crash. And so speculation is growing as to whether an overhead cable may have detached from the funicular, and then the funicular's braking system would have failed, perhaps causing it to collapse. A little bit of an under-road cable has also been dug up and taken away for inspection. The Portuguese police say that there are crimes under consideration, including negligent homicide, but they are at pains to point out that there is no indication so far that there is an intentional crime. This was an intentional crime or any type of sabotage, but the negligent homicide is one of the charges under consideration if sufficient maintenance checks were not carried out.
OK, Mark, thank you very much for that. Mark Glória there, live for us in Lisbon with that breaking news, that development confirmed there by Mark.